Alright, let's work through a half-angle formula example by calculating the cosine of 7 pi twelfths. Now, I don't know off the top of my head what the cosine of 7 pi twelfths is. However, so I don't know wrapping function's value, but I do know what the wrapping function values for 7 pi sixths are, and I know that 7 pi twelfths is the same as 1/2 of 7 pi sixths. So it looks like 7 pi sixths and the values thereof might be something I can use in my half-angle formula. So first I'm going to write down the formula that I need just to make sure that I don't make a mistake. And the cosine of a half angle is the positive or negative square root of 1 plus cosine theta divided by 2. Now, notice that I'm using 7 pi sixths as my input because 1/2 of 7 pi sixths is 7 pi twelfths, which is, I'm still getting that bit of information that I'm looking for, but the angle that I'm interested in is not the angle that I'm inputting into this function. So I want the radical of 1 plus the cosine of 7 pi sixths divided by 2. Now the cosine of 7 pi sixths is, of course, negative square root 3 divided by 2. And so I'm going to put that value in. Now I run across fractions within fractions, and this is a case that I need to clean up a little bit. So I've got my value answer, I just need to make it look better. So I'm going to multiply by a factor of 1, that is 2 divided by 2. This is going to assist me in eliminating my fractions within fractions, and I'm left with 2 minus the square root of 3 divided by 4, all underneath my radical. Now, in case you don't remember from algebra, when you have the square root of a fraction, you're welcome to take the square root of the numerator and the square root of the denominator independently. So this will simplify to the square root of the numerator divided by, the square root of 4, which is, physically, equal to 2. The last thing I need to figure out is which quadrant is my angle in. So I think briefly about the first half of the unit circle, and I know that pi is halfway around and pi halves is a quarter of the way around. Now 7 twelfths seems to be a bit more than half, so the angle 7 pi twelfths is going to fall in that second quadrant, which means that my cosine value needs to be a negative. Ultimately, I can say that cosine of 7 pi twelfths equals negative square root of 2 minus the square root of 3, all divided by 4.